What's up?
I need to take my mind off stuff, so we're gonna go shopping. Hello friends, hello friends, we're here at Ross.
Let's shop with Crystal. We're gonna shop with Crystal. Let's shop with Crystal.
Hello friends, we are here back at Hobby Lobby for our Christmas in July. July is winding down, but look at, they have new gingerbread ornaments. You have the gingerbread girl with the candy cane and the green and white gingham bow, and then you have her with the white bow and the lollipop, and then I think these are the only two. Yeah, these are the two different variations that they have out right now. $4.99. And then look how adorable with the girl on the rolling pin ornament, $5.99. And they also have her boyfriend with the hat, same price. And then look how adorable this little cookie cutting board is. And it looks like you have pastries and you have sugar cookies. And these are going to be $6.99 each, which I like. I think these are absolutely adorable. I think this would be great for your kitchen trees. Absolutely adorable. And then of course they're gonna have the peppermint, and they have these adorable peppermint picks, which I really like. Again, look at how beautifully, we all know red and white goes so well with gingerbread. The pick is going to be $4.99 for each one, and it has the little chiffon ribbon. And then coming down here, they have the classic gingerbread look, and each pick is going to be $6.99. So you do get a good amount for $6.99. And let me pull one out, or not. Let's see, let's pull out an easier one from over here so we can see what we're gonna get. So you basically get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for $6.99. So basically what you pay at Dollar Tree or less. Not they're not Dollar Tree's $1.50. All right, we'll put them back. Adorable. And again, that's the classic look. And then here they have the little peppermint curly cues with the bells. And this is also going to be $7.99. And then of course, we love that red and white with the gingerbread. It looks so stinking cute. All right, we're going to keep moving. I do like these peppermint lollipops, wrapped up just like they are with the bows on each end. $16.99. Ouch, $16.99 for each one, but they are adorable. Very, very pretty. And coming up, we also have the corduroy gingerbread girl with the red and white polka dots, and also the lollipop coming in at $6.99. And then we also have the corduroy boyfriend with the Santa cap and the candy cane, $6.99. We also have the drop down ornaments, which I think would make great for earrings, by the way, $6.99 each. And then we also have the trees, the peppermint trees coming in at $5.99. And then we also have the clear bulbs with either the candy canes or peppermint, your choice. $6.99. Yep. And then look at how adorable the candy canes are. You get 2 for $4.99. They also have the larger ones for $4.99. I think it's 1. Wait, why are these the same price? That is so weird. No, wait, they're not the same price. $8.99, sorry. $8.99, I read that wrong. And then look at the gorgeous peppermint lollipops. These are each $9.99. And they also have the glittery peppermint pops as well, $11.99. And then they have the swirl ones with the red and white, and they have the red center with the red and white stripes. and the garland. Look at the candy cane garland. How cool is that with the white pom-poms and the candy canes coming in at $16.99. And then I'm going to take you guys over here really quick. And look, these are new. Yeah, the gingerbread girl holding the heart with the candy cane. You get 3 of them for $13.99. The gingerbread house, 3. They are glittery, $13.99. And they also have the boyfriend with Merry Christmas for $13.99. And you get 3 again in each one. And they also have their gingerbread ornaments with the white frosting and the sprinkles. You get 4 of them for $15.99. So these are new additions to the gingerbread collection, which is awesome. And then they also have this gorgeous Santa Claus in his white snowsuit and silver. He is absolutely stunning. Love his scepter. And I love the silver and the white. $41.99 for him. And then of course they have the gingerbread North Pole Baking Company, and he has the gingerbread cookie cutter. He has a gingerbread tray with the house and the cookies and the whisk. And I believe I have him. I'm pretty sure I do. He is $42.99. Look at how adorable they are. Very, very pretty. And they also have these nutcrackers. He has his presents. He has the rose gold. $23.99. And then look at all pink. Love this outfit. I would so wear this outfit in a heartbeat. You all know I would too. $23.99. Absolutely adorable. So these are the 2 variations that I'm seeing. Love that pattern right there. All right, I'm gonna turn back around. We have more of the peppermint candies and the round bulbs. And it looks like we get 8 for how much? $24.99. And then down here they have the large ones. And they're selling them individually. Ooh, they're heavy too. $27.99. Wow, that's a little high. All right, and then you also have the bells, Merry Christmas. And then I like these with the stars and the bows. $14.99. These are gonna be $14.99 as well. And they also have all these candy canes for $10.99, 48 of them. And then you also have the small bulbs and the larger ones for $14.99. And then you also have the larger candy canes. You get 48 for $13.99. And look at these adorable macaroon picks. $3.99. And then you also have the candy drop ones, the gumdrop ones rather, $4.99 in the lavender, baby blue, mint green, and pink. And then we also have the ice cream cone picks. Adorable. Love this banana yellow. $7.99. You have it in the pink and in the blue. And then we also have these cake pops. $3.99. Love these colors. And then the cotton candy is so stinking cute. And you could use these for Easter, Valentine's Day, summer. $9.99. Oh, look at this pick. This would be perfect for Easter. I would say try and get it on clearance, but good luck on that. $3.99. So pretty. And then look at all these pops down here. And each one is $8.99. And look at these beauties. That one is pretty, and it has a lot of glitter. $13.99. All right. And then I wanted to show you, they brought out the garland, the macaroon garland, $11.99. Look at how pretty that is. And then look, they brought out slices of cake. $5.99. The lavender, the pink, the yellow. Honestly, these are not my favorite. I feel like this is more Dollar Tree than Hobby Lobby. It's really, you can see the felt, like, I kind of feel like it's giving me Girl Scout crafting vibes. Definitely not one of my favorites. I think this is my least favorite. And I know it's new. Yeah, it's not really my fave. But they are $5.99 each with 40% off. Why not, right? Have some fun. Okay, then they have the mini trees, the set of 3. And let's take a look and see how much these are heavily flocked. $8.99. $8.99 for those. Alright, I really like these Christmas trees because they have that real feel to it. And this is going to be $34.99. And I really like them. They're not pre-lit, but they look amazing. So yeah, those are beautiful. Nicely done. Look how adorable this little Merry Christmas bicycle is. And it looks so old-fashioned with like the gifts wrapped in the brown paper like it used to be back in the day. $19.99. And then of course they have the pink car with the tree on top. And this one is going to be $34.99. $34.99 for that one. I like this though, little bicycle. Super stinking cute. Alright, they also brought out these really gorgeous gold trees. And this one is $21.99. And these I really like. As soon as I saw them, these are $18.99. I think these would look really, really great somewhere in my home. Not sure exactly where, but these definitely give me like Williams-Sonoma vibes, and with that 40% off, it's going to be great. I definitely want like at least 2 of these. It'd be great. I mean, I'm not sure, they may make a smaller one, but I would kind of like to have 2 in 2 different sizes. That would be ideal, but I really, really like that matte gold tree right there. And they also have these gold nutcrackers, $17.99 for a set of 3. And look at the beautiful poinsettias in gold. Lots of glitter, as you can tell. $8.99. And then we also have the reindeer with antlers, glittery antlers. There's a lot of glitter. $8.99. It's a 6-pack. And then we also have these snowflakes, which kind of do look like the ones from Dollar Tree. $6.99. These definitely look like the ones from Dollar Tree. Let's see how much these are. $7.99. And then we also have these beautiful bulbs coming in at $24.99. And then look at the beautiful old-fashioned styled bulbs. Bejewel me, bejewel me. Alright, $14.99. And loving all of these right here. These are $29.99. Shatterproof ornaments. 16 pieces in the gold. Here we have the smaller trees. So maybe they do have the smaller version. Let's see how much these are. Alright, they're not priced. Nope, there's no tags at the bottom, so not sure. Alright, we also have the bells. $3.99. And then we also have the beautiful picks. Let's see. Ooh, that's a beautiful full pick, right? Oh, it's 2 picks, okay. Let me see if I can get one. $10.99. Oop, pick fell. Missing a bulb. Watch out for your bulbs. Alright. That one's missing a bulb too. Yeah, be careful, you guys. Alright, they also have the presents that light up. That's a smaller one. And let's see, please have a price. Alright, here's a smaller one that lights up. Where's the price at? Is it on the inside? Nope. It has to be on the outside, I would think. Are they playing Dollar? No, not playing Dollar Tree. I think this is the price right here. Let's see. Smaller one is $11.99. $21.99 for the large one. And this one is going to be $16.99. So we have small, medium, and large. And look how beautiful the gold garland is for $17.99. That's actually, no, I'm sorry. Alright, what was I seeing for, okay, this is $17.99. This is $39.99. That's beautiful. And they also have the pink, $10.99. $17.99. Look at the beautiful bows. Let's see, $6.99 for 6. And this is gonna be the same price for the bulbs, and then for the bells as well, and for the presents. Let's see how this one looks lit up. So pretty. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I really like these. I think the pink and the gold would just mesh really well together. I definitely like the nutcrackers in pink with the gold glitter. $17.99. And then you have the disco balls, $7.99. And look how pretty those are. $24.99. That's actually pretty good. And then we have the pink trees with the bulbs. $9.99 for the smaller ones. And for the larger ones, $15.99. Alright, same ornament, just different color, and I love it in this color. It is beautiful. Look at that. $10.99 for a set of 8. $29.99. Those are beautiful as well. And you get a dozen. Look how gorgeous these silver bejewelmies are. The silver jewels. $10.99. And then these are also $10.99. And this one right here is $10.99. And then silver bells, $3.99. These are really cool. And then we also have the glittery bows, $8.99. Again, the beautiful nutcrackers, same price. Same price. Love the shape of that ornament. These are $10.99 for a set of 8. And then look, we have like the big disco ball, $15.99. Let's see how much these are. I see where the price is at. Alright, $19.99 for a set of 3. And then the assortment, $29.99 for, again, a dozen. And then you also have the butterflies, $12.99. Ooh, look at these fanned out ornaments. How pretty are those? A set of 4. $20.99. Look how beautiful these big glittery bulbs are in the red and green. They're gonna be $8.99 each, and they're picks. And then look at this huge bow, $17.99. And then I already showed you guys the corduroy gingerbread, but look at how pretty these are. $7.99 for the set. And then here you have these trees. The large one is $15.99. The smaller one is $12.99. And they have the cone trees, $4.99 for the smaller one. And then for the larger one, let's see, it's gonna be $7.99. And look how pretty these are, the bulbs. $11.99. The colorful bells and the $9.99. Oh, I like this with the, I'm gonna call it frosting because I want to. $23.99. And then the gorgeous wreaths with the bells. $16.99. Oh my gosh, look at the nutcrackers. How pretty are those? And then the more traditional ornaments, $24.99. And we have more of the glittery bulbs, $13.99. And these are $29.99 for a dozen. Let's see how much these are. $29.99. Those are so pretty. Let's take a look. Oh, the presents. Love it. $6.99. And then we have big bells. Sometimes you just gotta have big bells and you just gotta go for it, you know, with your big bells. Alright, apparently big bells cost a lot because there's not a price on them. Lots of bulbs on this aisle. Ho ho ho. The more traditional Christmas, $24.99 for 8. Love this deep red, $24.99 for 5. Hopefully the glare is not that bad. Smaller set, $24.99 for 12 pieces. $24.99 for 5. And then the smaller set with the green, $24.99. Look how beautiful this set is. $24.99 for 8. And then they have the all green, which is beautiful, $24.99. $24.99. And look at the blue. Wow, $24.99. Blue is absolutely stunning. And the smaller set, I do apologize for the glare, by the way. The white, the silver and white, $24.99. More of the silver, the larger silver bulbs, and the gold. And then look at the pink bulbs, how pretty those are. Isn't that nice? And look at how pretty. And then we have the bronze and the, I want to say it's like a vanilla gold, and then the pink. I love how they put that set together. And then we have the all gold. Really, really nice.
$4.30 for mine.
Alright, let's go into the woodsy look. Here we have the acorns, I think. With the pine, $11.99. Or are those chestnuts? Okay. We have the burlap Santas, snowman, $14.99. We have the wood chip snowflakes, $10.99. And these are sprinkled with a little bit of glitter. And then we have the snow globe, call them snow globes, ornaments, set of 3. Actually, they're open-faced ornaments, $8.99. You have the deer, you have the snowman. Here you have the pine cones. $18.99, yeah. And we have these bulbs, joy. Those are pretty as well. $16.99. And we also have the squirrels with their acorn. Now squirrels eat acorns. $15.99. Eesh, expensive acorns. Alright. And then we have the feathers. That's interesting. $8.99. We have the matte white bells. $13.99. We have the nativity scene. Let's see how much for the nativity scene. $3.99. The nutcrackers, $7.99. The matte white snowflake with the black and white beads, $7.99. These bells are going to be $7.99 as well. And then we also have the mushrooms. These are new. These are a little too phallic-y for me though. $4.99. And we also have $7.99 trees. This is interesting, this garland. $12.99. Oh no. I kind of like it. It's pretty interesting. It's cool. I don't know, something about it. We have the tree topper, $14.99. More mushrooms. Wow, they're really bringing in the mushrooms. $3.99. You could use this for a fall tree, the mushrooms. A smaller topper, $12.99. The rustic bells, set of 6, $12.99. More of the snowmen, $11.99. And then we have these bows, $5.99, very farmhousey. And we have the snow-kissed birds, $9.99. $13.99 for a set of 6. The burlap. Not a big fan of these, to be honest with you. $14.99. I don't know why. And then we have the cows. Ooh, look at the foxes. $14.99. They're adorable. They kind of look like Leo. Alright. These are interesting. $13.99. $13.99. Oh, they have the bears, and that looks like Ollie. Or Fancerelli. $15.99. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. I'm not too big on this woodsy look. Gotta love them in their red truck. I mean, we know they love their red trucks. Alright, $8.99. And then we also have the cardinals. $16.99. And the wood chip snowflakes, $16.99. And look at, we even have the burlap candy canes, $8.99. More bells, bellsies, wellsies, $14.99. Yeesh. More rustic bells. Alright, you guys, I can only do so many bells here. $16.99. Alright, I'm back to where I started from. I'm going to close out. I've done 2 Hobby Lobby videos this week, and this one's already going to be 30 minutes. And trust me, there's a lot more Christmas, but we can't have all the fun in one day. We have to save the fun. As always, my friends, have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Thank you so much for joining me here for the last of July. I cannot believe July has come to an end. Our last Christmas in July. Shop with me here at Hobby Lobby. Not my last Christmas. Shop with me, obviously. And if you have not checked out our videos from yesterday, definitely check them out. Dollar General Halloween preview, and also Ollie's had out a ton of Halloween and a ton of fall. So check out those 2 videos. Those are up on the channel, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me here at Hobby Lobby for Christmas in July.